Happy Friola Day. Friday. What's up, you two nosy? How you doing, bud? Guys, we just posted it on, I think it's probably on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and Threads. We're teaming up with Haven doing a giveaway. Could win one of their cases. So go check out the social medias. You guys already know. That's where we do a lot of the giveaway stuff, especially if it's outside of you know, our typical 6-hour live stream. So make sure you guys are following the social media.
It's open internationally too, by the way. So for all you international people who wanted a PC case, hey,
Finally.
you can win something. It's because we're not shipping it.
Man, that's the kind of thing that, like, I'm imagining if you're just, like, broke and you win that, it's like what do I do with this?
Yeah, what do you do with it? Now you have to build a PC. Take out a loan
nice
for
one.
it. So if you guys can't tell, we have a lot of parts on the table. Reason being, we're building 2 PC Bros staple PCs for an upcoming project we're doing on the Toasty Bros channel. Y'all love Linux videos. So we decided to do a Windows versus Linux challenge where we basically install Windows and Linux, and Jackson and I play the same games with each other to see if there's a real FPS difference one way or another, or any issues one way or another. So what we're doing is building 2 identical computers from PC Bros because we felt that'd be the easiest way to do it without any changes in variables. So of course a PC Bros staple is what we got to do.
Yeah, so this will be interesting because we're building, it's not like we're doing super cheap staples. I mean, these are a $900 build, and I know that's...
there will be issues. Don't you love it?
I know that, like, the big part of Linux is like, oh, if you have older hardware and you're, like, struggling to game, you know, get Linux. It's going to take even more stress off of your, you know, overall operating system and everything.
But will it matter for higher-end systems?
I don't know.
2 build stream? Yeah, we're going to knock these out so quick. They're Prodigy builds, guys.
I would bet we'll finish both of them before 10.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be like 9:45 and we're going to be done.
With no issues.
No issues. They're all going to work. Watched halfway through it, gonna finish it later. You're talking about the Linux challenge?
He's talking about the stream.
You're talking about the stream? I mean, we've been going for 2 minutes, so not halfway through, I will say.
It feels like it though, doesn't it?
It does. Oops, table a little bit. Good Friday. Well, good Friday to you, Bacon.
It is a good Friday.
It is Good Friday. It's a long video, the Linux one. It ended up being like 20 something, you know? Do you have the shorts attention span?
You just jinxed yourself? No freaking way, dude.
You're talking about me saying that it's not gonna have any issues? It's gonna have issues. I'm thankful it's Friday.
We definitely got good systems to test with it. This time we're not doing like Office PCs that have trouble with like legacy and stuff like that.
Yeah, so this should, Bazite should be the easiest install ever. I just say should. I'm gonna try it today and see if it has any issues.
See if you have to go through the hoops again.
Yeah, I don't know which drive has Bazite on it anymore, I'll be real, but we'll figure it out.
I don't either. I know the one that I was using, actually, I don't even think I wiped it. I don't think I could. I think
you can't wipe it on. You have to do the whole disk part, like deleting the partitions and like
yeah,
because
it's like permanently like only like 2 megabytes, even though it's empty, you know?
Yep. So I have a couple of those on my desk. I'll just guess which one's which and see.
We're gonna play Guess That Operating System.
Guess That Operating System.
You never know what you're gonna get installed.
Good morning, Toasty Bros. What's up, Hoppin' Bob? I use Mint for my Chromebook. Oh, that's a smart use. Did that work good?
Yeah, see, that'd be a good use.
Yeah, so you're not as limited with Chrome OS. Mint, I mean, it is, again, it's not perfect, but Mint is, I would say, more like a Windows experience than Chrome OS is.
Hopscotch, boss.
Works great, nice. Are these PCs the ones that are sold on the website? Zay, you're the one who's still waiting to buy a PC from us, aren't you?
They really are sold on the website.
They are.
Crazy.
These are the ones that are sold on the website. This is one of our staple builds. This is the Plus Streamer, correct? Plus Streamer.
Premium?
We're going to verify
I think it's premium. Actually, no, it might be plus.
I think it's plus.
Because this is one below, well, sorry, 2 below the top of the line.
This is the Plus Streamer.
Plus Streamer.
So Plus Streamer Premium comes with the 4060 now. And then the Professional is the 4070 Super. Just got off a 10-hour shift. Well, wow, Dan. You're here to watch us after a 10-hour shift? Let's freaking go. You can relax now.
Dan the man.
Dan the man.
A toasty plushie. Is that the next merch item we need to get in bulk?
I think we need to get, just for giveaways and stuff, it'd be cool too. I think we need to get some Toasty Bros stickers.
That'd be cool.
Just some nice vinyl stickers of the logo, you know, spread them around town.
Well, I was just thinking about after seeing the sales and stuff, we need to get some stuff. I was thinking about maybe going ahead and just getting some more merch. Just because I know I know we talked about it the other day, guys, but we're gonna be doing some, basically like, you know, buy a PC, get some free t-shirts and stuff like that.
Who would want Toasty Bros stickers for a reasonable price?
Yeah, I think I can get, like, you know, the bumper sticker style ones. If we like those, like the PC Bros ones we have now, I think those are. I mean, they're less than $1.
How much would like a logo sticker be?
Just square?
Yeah, or like even if it was, I know they're more expensive ones that actually like shape around the like logo.
Under $1 a piece, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
those would be
not bad.
sick.
Yeah, I could do that.
Let's see. What is the Ryzen equivalent to a 12400F? I think like a 5600.
You built in this case? Nice. We have comfortably built, well, between us and PC
10,000
Bros,
computers.
not 10,000 in this one, I'm going to say. I'm going to say like at least 1,000.
You could easily do, I mean, we bought these on Amazon ourselves when we first started PC Bros, and then we started buying them in bulk. So in theory, it's not worth all that time, but we could go through email threads and figure out how many pallets we've ordered.
We usually get like 90 at a time, like sometimes even over 100, and I feel like it usually at least one order a month.
Yeah. Good morning, Toasty Rose in chat. What's up, Vic? How you doing? Toasty Rose logo for sure. All right, we got you.
Wait,
That's some volume, yeah. It, you know,
It's
2
volume,
bits.
I'll tell you that.
2 bits. It's gonna destroy your eardrums. What happens?
Build 10K computer at least one every 30 minutes. So take,
Actually,
yeah. Yep.
there's no way you could have done that.
I really should have, you know, if I could go back, I would reword it and say our company.
Between I and our
Yeah.
company. Is the Ryzen 5 4500 and 1660 Super a good build? Depends on the price, but that configuration makes a lot of sense.
What short was that on again? I'm trying to remember what was the context.
I don't know.
I think we talked about this the other day.
That was the intro for it, so let me see. Should I spend the extra dollars to get the,
Oh, was it the cases one maybe? One about like what cases you
yes,
should?
I think it was that one.
Okay, so yeah, here's my final input on that. Really, yeah, I meant it as like, you and I we see almost every build that goes out. Whether we put our hands on it or not, I mean, that's a different story, but like, I think the main point that comes across is we have heard the complaints from PC Bros. Matt and I have had our own complaints and like positivity. We built a lot of damn computers here, and if you just look at PC Bros orders alone, we literally have the 10,000 order plaque up front.
So we've seen 10,000 computers go out
easily.
the door.
Well, and that's within 4 years of PC Bros. I mean, we've been doing Toasty Bros now for 10 years. And obviously, we've been building PCs since pretty much the start of it.
Well, see, those kind of statements are what we need in shorts. It's called engagement baiting.
I know.
People are like, wait
Called
a
annoying
minute.
audience members.
Wait a minute. That's not possible. Based on my math.
Who's #1 with Toast? Is it still JSam?
Jason.
JSam by like a mile. Haven't seen him in a bit. How bad do you think scalpers will be with the 50 series? It depends what inventory is like. I'd imagine it all depends on one, how the announcement's gonna go. I think there's a lot of hype behind it because they've already confirmed that like Jensen's gonna be doing the presser for it, and he hasn't done it in like 2 years. So if he's doing the presser for it, it might be a pretty big launch.
It's gonna be big.
So we'll see. We'll see what comes from CES.
CES.
Toasty Bros, PC scalpers. Hold up, we ain't scalpers. We'll probably be fighting with you all to try to get them. If we don't get one for a video, who knows? We haven't got new ones in a while. What's up, Wo, bro? How you doing?
So I think in all of Toasty Bros and PC Bros history, I don't think we've ever, no, I mean, I know we have never bought like a part and just resold it. We've always put them into builds.
I guess technically you could categorize me as a scalper during the mining shortage when I sold my RX 480 for like more. But that was market value. I mean, I don't know. I didn't buy that with the intention to sell. Let's be real here.
Well, and you used it for a little
I used
bit,
it for a while, so I was just reselling my cards. So you know.
Have you tried to make a little toasty guys with a 3D printer? I actually haven't. I wouldn't really, I mean, yeah, if, yeah, I don't know.
Does anyone here like
little knickknacks?
good with like painting? That'd be kind of cool if you did like some white ones and someone could like
Yeah, I could actually
paint
paint
little
them.
figures.
I mean, with AMS, we can do up to 4 colors too.
If y'all done a video on the performance difference between Gen 4 and Gen 3, we have not.
No, not really.
It's one of those things where I know we preach it really hard, but it is, in certain use cases, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. But that's been a thing for a while now. There's a lot of videos on it already.
I think the actual numbers are like, I mean, we're talking like, I think it's anywhere from like 2 to 8%.
Yeah, it just depends on the situation.
Games. Yeah.
And the GPU you're using.
Yeah.
Because if again, like 6400, 6500 XT, all those cards, they don't have a full by 16 slot, they're downgraded to Gen 3, they're running Gen 3 by 4 or by 8, then it's even worse.
Oh. Have you all seen that PC with 3D printed air ducts? You should do one. Are you talking about the one where the guy like 3D printed like
Was that,
everything?
what's his name, the Optimum? Did Optimum do that?
Tech? Yeah, I think that was him. That sounds right. I remember Zach was the one who showed it to us.
IO Shield?
Oh, right here.
Yeah, I think it was Optimum.
EIEIO Shield. You building
The
on
wife
screen?
isn't going to kill you, is she, Kermit? Oh. Does she know about the hardware?
Remember Kermit messaged me yesterday and said that he finally figured out like the whole FPS issue. He said it was kind of interesting sounding.
You talking about the laptop?
Yes. He said, so he basically said it was the muck switch in the BIOS allowed him to shut off Optimus all the time. I just ran the whole stream 75 to 100 FPS limited, staying around 60% utilization, CPU world of difference. Still ran at 100C.
Yeah, sounds right.
But it says that apparently Alienware and Dell said that they use a process where they take you to 100C and then dial it back by 100th of a megahertz until it finds a balance for the highest performance.
It sounds about right.
Kind of similar, I guess, to like, you know, what AMD was saying with X CPUs and 7000 series, where they're like, yeah, let it get to 95C. That's like its most efficient, you know, peak.
The issue with that is a lot of people interpret that as throttling, but it's really, I mean, because technically it's trying to find the maximum, but as long as that maximum is over what its base speed is, then you're good. The real issue is if it goes below base speed.
Yeah, and if you start to see the wattage drop.
Yeah.
Bros, they're selling a 7600 XT on Black Friday for $270 versus $259. That's I mean,
good.
well, you have to see how much the normal 7600 goes for, because if that ends up dropping to like, let's say 200, I would just do the normal one. But if I'm being honest, even if that thing hits like 240, I would pay the extra $30 to get all that.
I was pretty impressed with that because we tested it.
Console.
Yeah, for the console versus PC, we tested that also, and it was pretty impressive.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you're going to get more performance. It's just how much are you really going to get in most games? That's the real question.
Which is the best $1,000 build you have on the website? Well, do we have any one-offs right now? You got to take a gander at that.
We sold a lot yesterday, so we'll see.
Are you looking to buy like right now, Zay? I know you were talking yesterday because if you've seen how our website works, we have the staples, which are always in stock. And obviously, at each price point, those are all good. So it just depends on what you want to spend. But if you're looking for one of our one-off customs, they are one-of-one PCs that sell quickly. But we may have some around 1,000 that would make sense for you. Sometimes you can get more value with those than you would the staples at times.
I mean, there's like 3 builds that kind of catch my eye. So here, I'll show you guys on this. There we go. So let's see. This one's 1000, 5800X, 2080. I mean, it's pretty good. What case is that?
Is that a V-True case?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is a V-True case. Let's see what else we got here. So 2080, 16 gigs. It's pretty good RAM. 1 terabyte Gen 4. Yep. Lots of fans. Cool. We got our premium streamer. That's kind of similar to what we're building now. The only difference is
4060.
Yeah, 4060, which that brings us to what we're building now. The Plus streamer, you save $100. If you're not planning on streaming, this is definitely a better value. But if you want to stream, premium streamer, and then if you want to spend an extra $100, this one's pretty good. 14700F with a 4060 Ti. Yeah. I think that's basically
I don't know if I can wait till Black Friday. I mean, I don't blame you. Yeah, no, if you want to buy now, I mean, yeah, go take a look at those systems.
Well, the thing is too, like, I mean, one thing I can tell you, you're not gonna, it's PCBros. We're not gonna be able to save you tons of money on Black Friday. So if you use code TOASTYBROS now, that will work, and that'll save you 3%.
That'll get you close to the Black Friday sale.
Yeah,
so
very
you won't
close.
have much buyer's remorse.
No, you're not gonna see. I promise you're not gonna see our Black Friday and be like, oh my gosh, why did I buy already?
Feed me thy cables.
What's going on here? Here we go. Cables thine fetid. I feel like we're about to have deja vu building the second one.
All right. How do you optimize a PC for streaming? It's more about OBS than it is the hardware. Just make sure you look up the best OBS settings. There's a lot of YouTube guides out there for your hardware. You got to optimize it for your hardware.
And also your internet.
And internet, too.
If you have
Yep.
like any subpar internet, you're definitely gonna have to work with that.
If I figure out which one I'll get, I'll be placing an order. Hey, if you place an order during the stream, it'll pop
That'd
up
be
as an
awesome.
alert.
Dog, if you place the order during a stream, we would cream.
He would riot.
Yeah, that's basically what I said.
Yeah, you need to worry about your, that's one thing that's changed a lot now. People have access to true gigabit Ethernet, or internet in general, because you can get true like up and down matching speeds. But that was a major problem. And in some areas it is still a major problem where people will sell you on high-end speed internet, but your up speed is what they don't really advertise. And normally it's like 20 to 30 megabytes per second, and then the other one would be like 1,000, you know?
Yeah, it's basically like, that's what I have. I have 1,000 down and then like 40 up, which for
is
me is
plenty
plenty
for streaming, yeah. You don't really need, you don't need 1,000 to stream.
You can really do you can do the math in your head. Like if you're streaming at, like let's say an 8,000 bit rate, I think in theory, as long as you have about 10 or more, you want some headroom though.
Did you just call me honky?
Honky.
I sent you Dell's statement on what their explanation is, said Kermit.
Oh, cool. I like how Dell had to release, so you know other people complained.
Zay just got paid today. So you got paid today and you're ready to drop it. I love it.
You might as well do it now before you spend on something else, right?
Yeah, go. Spend it on PCBros.tech. 502 is I'm da honky. Oh, is it? I have no idea. All I see is their Twitch name.
All right, USB, or wrong spot. USB 2.
Is it hard for you guys to have matching usernames everywhere? My God.
That always weirds me out. Whenever people have like different usernames on
Like,
different
what are you
platforms, weirds me out.
It's like a certain wolf. But that's just ban evasion.
Yeah, that's a prime example of that. I just like the I'm back and I'm back homies. Apparently honky is rare. It is a little bit, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure like which way, but
I probably wouldn't say that on the regular.
yeah. For like the one time, I'm sure it's okay. Never again though.
Hey, don't do that. Morning from the hospital. Lasky, why are you in the hospital?
Oh no. What did you steal?
Yeah, did you get jumped from robbing? Recovering from your injuries? Are you handcuffed to the bed?
Change your name to something less offensive?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what was your name before? If you can say it.
Oh,
yeah.
I think that's their name, yeah.
Oh.
They're the ones who were, yeah. No LMAO. Send to the cutout.
Oh, the cutout, yes. I forget the Prodigy has a little bit of class to it.
Oh wait, should we be do we have the stickers? Should we have been adding that to the power supply? Or does it really matter?
Do we have it in here?
I don't know if we've been doing it. I thought we've been doing it for most of the
We have some.
Ah.
Oh yeah, no, I know PC Bros does it.
All right, I'll take the power supply back out.
We're just not good like that. We're bad boys.
Power supply, you must come back.
Upper back was badly in pain, so I had to make sure nothing was messed up. So how's the verdict?
You have ligma.
Tool said, what do we do? About what? I didn't see any other part.
I think she's talking about like put stickers on power supplies.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, we're building two staple PCs. Tool. We're doing 2+ streamers for a Toasty Bros video, and
They should be ready after like Monday, by the way.
yeah, end of day Monday if you need it for an order.
Yeah.
We used the last of the
We did lose
i5s.
the last of the CPUs. I think there was one more GPU, but I guess that doesn't really matter.
But hey, that's all. I guess this is the only build that those go to technically,
Yeah.
right? Or at least the i5s.
Your Steam account has been the same for 21 years. Is all that matters, man. That's a long time of Steam. How long has Steam been around? I thought it came out in like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. Wake up.
Only a drink.
Drink. Sit down. Drink.
Wait, what are you building? 2+ streamers. Why? Okay. So do you need the parts? I'm starting to hear. Based on your message, it sounds like you need the parts. So, she said, why? So for a Toasty Bros video, build your own PCs. Okay, all right, whatever. For a Toasty Bros video, we came up with an idea of doing a Windows versus Linux, and the easiest way for us to have identical computers, I was like, well, I have a PC business with parts that are all identical. Let's just build 2 of our staples and use those for the test.
I think the only thing, because yeah, like I said, we can go ahead and make one extra. Did you leave me one 1200F? 12400F, there was none left.
Do you want us to pause on the other one? Because we can wait.
That is true, yeah, we could always
We don't have to do both of them right now.
I think we're mainly worried about getting the Linux one working proper first anyways.
So if we need to wait on 12400F, then we can. Does it go all the way up here?
No. Yeah, you just cover like the whole thing basically, I believe. You can always maybe double check.
I think I've screwed myself by ruining. It covers this part. Okay. We'll go all the way up top. Let's find out.
I need one for an order. I'll order more when I get there. Okay, well.
We'll leave one then.
What we could even actually do, if we wanted to be mat efficient, since the same exact build, keep all the other parts, we can probably go ahead and install Linux on one SSD and then take it out and then install Windows in the other.
Yeah, that's fine.
Guten Morgen, bros of the toast. Guten Morgen. How many of the mods work for the bros? Well, I'm trying to think who's actually modded. I'm assuming Cyberdemon and Tool are both modded. So that's 2 right there.
Try to look at that heat.
I'm not sure if it was pretty good. I'm not sure if Zach and Zach are or not. Basically, we got about 10, 11 people that work here, and I'd probably say there's a few that consistently watch the stream and are modded. Cyber Tool and Sack. Did you guys call him Sack?
Who's Sack?
I like this. I play Counter-Strike. The platform which is on is irrelevant to me. It just happens to be on Steam. It is in fact on Steam.
You would go anywhere with it, is what I'm hearing. Like if it moved to Battle.net tomorrow, you would be like, all right, peace out, Steam.
If they bring it to the 360 tomorrow, he's there.
It's like I'm on.
Yeah, we call him Sack.
Sack.
Skids and Sack.
Skids and Sack. That's crazy. Man. That's crazy talk right there.
There's a sack of skids coming up. Apparently, Black Ops 6 has seen FP. Yeah, that's been a pretty heated topic recently. Yeah. Steam with Black Ops. Luckily, I play on Battle.net.
I've always done Battle.net because it was always on Battle.net. They just recently added it to Steam.
I usually do that to like any game that like I started on a platform or I feel is like more natively supported. So like for example, like for Apex, I still use EA. Do you have a girlfriend? No, there's none of us have girls here.
No. We're married to the work.
Jackson, read Dell's explanation. It's pretty interesting. I will read it eventually.
Kermit, relax. Girls don't like gamers. Valid.
I swear I thought Tech by Matt was Matt personal channel at first, really?
Yeah. I'm the same guy. How's it going, guys? It's Tech by Matt here. I'm here to build a gaming PC inside a Wii.
Hope you guys enjoy.
He does have that subtle voice.
He was always shoeless.
He was shoeless. Yeah, you want a fun fact about Tech by Matt? He always walks around barefoot to everything.
If you don't have to wear shoes, he ain't wearing shoes.
We've seen them toys. That PC looks clean. Well, you can buy one at PCBros.tech. So you all have boyfriends. We're all boyfriends with each other.
Yeah. Well, ever since Jonah wrote, what is it, acquire currency and avoid females, we've kind of lived by that.
Oh, did you see that kid that I put in PC Bros?
Yes, dude.
That kid's awesome.
Yeah, I watched like 3 of the other videos.
I need to.
Very smart for his age.
It was his mom that messaged us on Facebook. It just popped up.
Oh, really?
And I just saw it, and she's like, yeah, my husband and I watch your videos, and then he just decided he wanted to start building computers, so then we like set this all up for him, and he was doing videos.
Dude, I was looking at the YouTube channel, and it was made when ours was made. It was October of 2014.
Yeah.
I was like, this kid wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, it's an old channel he must have had, but they just like... Yeah,
renamed it or something.
Young Prodigy. Guys, we're getting to the point now where we're seeing a bunch of the up-and-comers. Like, we're old.
Yeah, we're getting washed up, guys. Yeah, it is. It honestly is mad weird seeing like YouTube, like tech YouTubers younger than us.
I know, it's wild.
Like it feels off.
I refuse to acknowledge the TikTok or the tech talk tubers. What do they call them? Some of them make some really dumb points. I'll be real with you.
Yeah.
They're all about this. I mean, again, they're short form creators. They're all about sensualization. What would be the words? I'm like having a stroke.
I don't know. If I understood more context.
Sensationalism, like big, like crazy statements.
Yeah, I don't know what
That
the word for
word.
that is.
Isn't ZT a tech? No, he is. No, I will not. I mean, he's big on short form. Don't get me wrong. Like his growth is like big because of short form. But he was an OG like long form. He still posts like 2 to 3 videos a week long form, I think.
He also, like, to be fair, I feel like a lot of he's still very factual. He's not like some of the other like.
There you go, sensationalism.
Ah.
Clickbait Garbo.
He's not like some of the other people that we're talking about, where like they'll just make kind of dumb points that like aren't even true.
No, there's some points where they like you can clearly tell they did not like learn anything about hardware. They just kind of like were just lucky enough to get popular because of PC hardware, and then they just kind of ran with it. UFD?
Exactly.
No, UFD is not either. See, you're naming off tech creators.
You guys are picking up
that
the old
started
people. Come
off.
on.
Yeah, they're old too. You're picking on the tech creators that started off primarily long form, and then just really when short form first started, they went heavy in it, and they benefited greatly from it.
Yeah, so you can't really blame them.
No,
I think it's the people that start off with short form. Those are typically the ones that are going to be the people we're talking about.
I stand firm. If a channel only has shorts and no long form, and they get 100K subs, they don't deserve the plaque. I feel like they need to have long, like actual,
they need
normal
to fight.
long form content too, or they need to get a different plaque. Give them a shorts plaque.
It's like half the size.
Yeah.
And it says, "Congrats, you kind of did something."
DePoets is a smart dude. I will say he does short form a lot, and he does really good stuff. He is an exception to the rule. Do y'all refer to yourself as old? Yeah, we are. Okay, look at these other creators. What's the guy that we work with, PC Bros?
Oh,
Andy.
Andy Tibbs.
Andy Tibbs,
He's
up
like
and comer.
probably like 15, 16.
We're old, man.
And he does a great. That's the other thing too is, I mean, it's a good thing, but like, it's crazy to see. Like, I watched like the One Kids last night, and I'm thinking I can tell this is recording like a phone, and he has like a slide projector and everything. But I'm like, it's crazy to see like back when we were filming, we were using like good like for the time DSLRs, and our quality was like pretty butt water. So people are pretty lucky these days to have such good like filming and sound equipment.
I've seen some really stupid textures. Okay, so listen, I'm not saying like, I think the content is not very informational. I'm not saying it's bad content though. Like if we were in that spot, we'd be doing the same thing. Like I mean, I don't like that's how you do short form content.
I guess we can basically go ahead and build the other one, can't we? Just without
the
the
CPU. Yeah, we can do the whole thing. But yes, we are
Who's
old
it?
and washed up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Wow, is YouTube that far behind that Cole just typed sensationalism in chat? Chat, can we get a YouTube chat check real quick? Can you all hear me? Like, are we caught up?
Can you guys hear me?
COVID killed good content creation? Okay, that's a little much.
I don't know about
I
that.
don't know about that.
Old, aren't you guys like 25? 26, 27?
26, 27. I am 27, which is old for a YouTuber or a social media person, it seems like.
Hey, I'm just glad these people like Rhett and Link, I look at them and I'm just
They're
like, man, we
OGs,
got a
yeah.
long way to go before
Yeah.
we're like that.
Chat check, I hear you, 828. I hear, okay, so people, all right, so it's not that far behind.
Bathroom break time.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna prep this other one.
Yeah, other one should be, I guess it'll take about the same amount of time.
Yep, we're just not gonna put a CPU in it because we stole a CPU required for a PC Bros build. That was my main concern with this concept. I was like, this concept's gonna be good, but we haven't been keeping as much stuff in stock because we've had kind of slow sales here and there. We kind of like keeping this only what we need, and yeah, no, I felt like we would steal everything if we do this. Dude, it's 9:30. No, it's not. What do you mean? I'm 41 years young. we did an age check a couple days ago. I know you all are way older than us, but compared to our quote-unquote colleagues, we might as well be ancient figures. I'm trying to think. I think Oz, I'm trying to give some of the tech fam here. Oz Talks Hardware, I think he's about the same age as us. Christopher Yee's older. Neurona Budget's older. Neurona Budget's older than you guys think. What else? Who else? Tech by Matt, probably the same age. Who am I thinking of? ZTT is older than us. So, and yeah, we're not the oldest. Jay, oh, okay. I know Neurona Budget's older. Yeah, Neurona Budget's older than you think he would be. Yo, what's up, guys? That's a problem right now. I have good parts, but I personally don't need them to survive, but they're nice given a hobby. It's casual seller. I respect that. See, yeah, see, like, there's a lot of creators in their 30s, which makes me feel younger, I guess. We started doing this full time, let me think. I think we were full time 5 years ago. 5 years ago. So we were doing this when I was 22. We were youngins when I was 22. Scatterville is probably, yeah, I forgot Scatterville. Scatterville is, I think, our age. We've met all those guys. I honestly don't remember their age, but yeah, we've met all those guys. See ya, Big Wolfie. How do you know ZTT's exact age? Are you a ZTT super fan? He is 32. Do you know his birthday? When you forget, you pause briefly for 2 minutes behind on live. Oh, that's exactly why, Cole. I was wondering why you were so far behind. And you finally caught up and you're like, oh, let's jump forward. No, Neurona Budget's in his 30s. I don't remember exactly how old he is, I'll be real, but he's in his 30s. ZTT says his age a lot. Oh, does he? That's what old people do. It's crazy. When you're over 30, you always talk about how you're 30. Yeah. What an old guy. Java Discord. Yeah. Wow. Is that a paid ad for the Discord by Andrea over there? Discord.gg/ToastyBros, everyone. Join the Discord. Exclamation point Discord in the chat. Should probably update that one. I think that invite link should still work, but I should probably just change it to discord.gg/ToastyBros. I'll write that on my to-do list before I forget. Let's see. Discord link, update, stream elements today. Random question, chat. I have a random question. Still works? Sweet. Be sure to agree to all the rules, that sort of fun jazz, but hang out in the Discord. What was I going to say? Random question. Does anyone here use a to-do app for like their daily work? And if so, what to-do app? I'm kind of a productivity nerd, and I'm kind of curious. I was just putting that on my phone, and I'm curious what you guys use. Chat is dead in Discord. We got Notion. Notion's a good one I've never actually messed with. You used to use Google Calendar. It's called a girlfriend. Oh my God. What do you do for like your job? I mean, I guess it's different as a business owner when I have like 1,000 different things I need to write down. Notes. What is the RGB to FPS need to get 200 FPS in Black Ops 6? 90% RGB, 10% performance. Google Keeps. I used to use Google Keep. Microsoft To Do. I used to use Google Keep and Microsoft To Do. I've been using, this is not an ad, by the way. I know this sounds like a very clever ad segue, I'll be real with you. But they've never given us any money. I use Todoist. Todoist is my favorite. It is amazing. I've been using that one for about 3 years now. Todoist is the best one because you can just type out, instead of, you know how some to-do apps, you'll like write a thing and then you have to manually go down and set a time, like have it due at this time or whatever. You can just type out the thing you want to do and just type out like buy a gaming PC tomorrow, and when you type out tomorrow, it automatically schedules it for tomorrow, and you can just do it that way. That just makes it so easy for me. It's just the little easy steps, like that Discord thing. Like if I had to go through and like write it out, then pick a time and pick a date and all that, no. Setup review, Boba Builder. Setup review is going to be next week. It was filmed yesterday. What's your Discord username, Boba Builder? I might be able to know if your setup was reviewed or not, if that's why you're asking. Yes, if you guys want to submit your setup still in the Discord, you can. It'll be for like the next episode, but I highly suggest, Zach normally doesn't go super far back,
Yeah.
I think.
He's gonna look for like those recent ones.
Dud HUD. I don't think yours was in there. I'll be totally real with you.
Unless your name is different.
I asked for his Discord name.
Oh man.
Yeah, that name I do not remember.
What do we do usually, like 20 or so?
We do about 20.
So it's not a lot compared to how many people, I mean, back when, you know, we first started doing those, that would have been like everyone, but now we get like hundreds of submissions. Where did the motherboard and stuff go? Oh, they're hiding.
Uh,
All right, Tool, I hope you're happy. You're gonna get this bad boy back.
Bring it back. Let's just rig it and put the i5 on Windows and the i3 on Linux.
Yeah. That would be kind of funny to like if the performance difference was that much, where it's like, yeah, the i3 is just as good as the i5 with Linux. Oh, guys, I brought my, I got a new guitar, so I'm thinking if we finish this build on time, I'll show it to you guys. It's a autistic guitar.
A what?
Acoustic.
Huh? Bro, the ITX build is pretty cool. Laugh my butt off on how the experts build without instructions. That's this guy, all right? I was following instructions, and he's like, we're good. We're good, fam.
All right, I do want to say, though,
It still would have been a problem.
It was a lot my fault, except those metal ones.
Yes.
I did have in the right spot in the first part.
Don't use the picture. Yeah, you got it right. You did get that right. I was gonna say, and also if we followed the
That was about the
instructions,
only thing
if
I
we
did
were,
right.
if we were using the pictures, we would have been screwed. We needed to use like
Yeah.
the correlation of like numbers.
That's what I was saying. I think if they just redid the instructions with new pictures that are bigger, I don't think we need the words, because it's really not hard. There's not much to it. The foreshadowing. Yeah, McAllister, he did a good job editing those. It was pretty funny.
foreshadowing.
I always like if I'm like reviewing a video and it actually makes me laugh. I'm like, yep, it's gonna be good.
You know what, Ironclad, you just said that. Thank you. Where are the stickers?
What happened?
I just put that. I just put that power supply in.
Thank you, Ironclad.
Thank you. I would have.
We went through like a little phase where we really remembered him well, and then I don't think we've used a sticker in like a few months.
Okay, you guys can't read the picture book. The problem is the pictures were wrong.
Yeah, they literally were wrong.
So like the guide had pictures, and if you look at the pictures, it shows every one of the pieces were like metal little corners, but they only gave you 4 metal ones, and then the rest are these like acrylic ones.
Probably like 8 to 16 more of them are all acrylic.
But if you read the actual labeling of each piece and what it tells you to use, like piece number 4, piece number 5, it labels it right. But if you look at the pictures, you're like, wait, I don't have that many metal pieces.
Yep, so it's one of those ones where, like we said, I think if we had really studied the instructions and like read really slow and carefully, probably wouldn't have made any mistakes, but I also think they could have just made it a lot easier.
PS5 fanboys crying they can play Stalker 2. Is it not on PlayStation?
Really?
Seems like a game that would be on PlayStation.
You know what? Let's go. Win for PC.
Win for PC. I'll
Go
take
buy a
it.
computer.
Less than a week till Thanksgiving. Yeah, next week's Thanksgiving. Holidays are rolling up, guys. I know Monday. Yeah, well, it'd be after we film one video. Monday, we gotta put the Christmas tree up because we're filming for December.
Monday.
You guys are funny. Thank you. Are you laughing at us because we're dumb, or
Yeah.
are you laughing at us or with us?
But we aren't laughing.
I have an Optiplex 9020 of the Fortune i7. What GPU should I get? Whatever low-profile card you think is reasonable for that price point.
It's a really interesting statement. I feel like this i7 12700F is overrated. It's so overrated. Where do you feel like you've seen a lot of people talking about that CPU?
I feel like I don't see anyone talk about that anymore.
Well, and even then, like, I mean, I don't, hopefully I'm not wrong with saying this, but I feel like it is a really good CPU.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
I mean, it was the first, like, I feel like Intel was honestly doing really good from like 9th to 12th gen. Like 12th gen was definitely their peak. You know, with the 1200K, the 1200KS, and then everything below. And then as soon as 13th and 14th gen came out, I remember even from the start, Matt and I were kind of like, okay, even more performance, more efficient cores. We're not really seeming to get any more FPS. And then the oxidization thing happened, and it was like, okay, well, now there's even less reason to really recommend 13th, 14th. I don't even know if that's true, though, the F no one talks about. I mean, yeah, we normally do buy this the 1200KF, but like, in all honesty, we've told people this, like, we don't ever overclock the CPUs anyways. And I get that the Ks have a little bit more bass and boost frequency, but like, I think it's such a minor amount.
Got a little more oomph. Tree's not supposed to go up till the day after Thanksgiving. Mine's been up since the first day of November, so I don't want to hear it.
I don't really mind. Like, it doesn't matter to me. They can go up whenever, in my opinion.
I don't think it matters.
The only thing, I'm not the biggest fan of, I know like some people literally put them up like on the 31st or like, you know,
That's weird.
like basically like as soon as they feel like trick-or-treaters are done, it's like, all right, Christmas stuff going up. And I think Thanksgiving has nice decorations.
Yeah.
I wish more people did like the fall decoration vibes, because I think it's a good time of the year.
I also
you could
go
really
through the
do Halloween.
mindset of like, it's a lot, like trees and lights outside are a lot of work for it to be up for just 30 days, in my opinion.
You might as well get the maximum amount of time out of it. I still have a skeleton on my fence that I need to take down.
Didn't know you had a channel. Didn't know we had, oh my God.
YouTube channel?
Monkey, thank you for the, how many gifted was that? 5, let's go.
Hold on, what is their name?
Monkey with,
I can't
I
read
don't
that.
know what that,
Thank you for the sub.
I gotta read that. I feel like, I'm like,
Oh,
what are-
monkey with a machine gun.
oh, that's
I
what
don't know what that just.
Monkey with a machine gun.
Monkey with the machine gun. That is crazy.
That's a
Do you play Balloon Tower Defense by chance?
Monkey with a machine gun. Thank you for the 5 gifted. You're awesome.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people think that way, Kermit. I think it's a good mindset, you know, for the. Yeah, I don't think holidays for decorating have to have a specific time. Everybody's gonna have their opinion on it, but
Let people enjoy the holidays.
Let people cook.
Let them cook.
you played a lot of. No, it was funny. We're doing a short with like your most played Steam games. I think Balloon Tower Defense is like my 5th most played game.
It's close. BTD was the game of the office.
You really do need to do, if that video does go, we need to do one where it's like your most played game of all time, because I need Zach's on there. We can make him like basically just clip really quick of him showing each character's playtime.
On mobile. Mobile is one of the, I mean, it's a good mobile game.
That's class. I haven't played on mobile in a long time.
I like that you can sync up your PC account with mobile.
I need to actually do the math real quick, because did you ever hear how he said he thinks he actually has like around 4,000 hours in it?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I mean,
4,000
that game's been out
hours.
forever, and he's been doing it since he was a kid.
That is true. 166 days, about half a year.
Yeah.
That's not half a year. It's like a quarter.
Is it a one-time buy for Windows activation? You're talking about for a PC Bros PC, Zay? If you buy any of our PCs, they're activated.
Now, if you buy, is he the person that's been asking about
Yes.
PCs? Okay. Well, yeah, I was gonna tell you all about the Windows USBs, but irrelevant.
You don't even need one.
Yeah, you will not need to buy a Windows USB separate. Like if you buy any of our staples, any of our, really anything, it'll tell you what it comes with too. It's always gonna be Windows 11 or 10. We probably had 1 or 2 that we sold with like Linux. I need to see if there's any cool new, because I know that one like world's smallest gaming stuff that did really well, and it's fun. It's fun doing like some little Raspberry Pi stuff and other things like that. So it'd be cool to see if there's anything new on the market. Chat, you guys know of anything? Anything that's like out of the ordinary for computers? Whether it can be Windows or it can be you know, Linux. It can even be Mac. I know soon we are doing a video on the
right
new
there.
Mac. Yep, the new little guy, the
little
handheld.
guy that everyone's hyping up as like the greatest computer ever. I'm excited to see what it can do.
Just based on it having, what is it, an M4?
M4.
I imagine it has to be pretty
It's like
decent.
$500, which is like not bad.
Yeah, for gaming, I imagine it's gonna be actually pretty decent.
Yeah. You know, with Mac though, we got some workarounds, but we'll find as many native games as we can, and then do whatever the
non-natives.
yeah the.
Hey, I already know one of those native games, TF2.
Baby.
That's just another reason why TF2 is just such a go-to game. It literally is on every single platform.
Does it work on ARM CPUs though? Is the question, because with the M4s, they're ARM-based CPUs, so I wonder.
I don't know.
We'll have to find out.
Did we test TF2 on the Raspberry Pi?
I don't think so.
I don't go to other. I don't know.
We'll find out.
I mean, I got Half-Life to work. If you remember that, it was really laggy.
It did work. The original Half-Life.
Really laggy.
Yeah. You better go Wi-Fi or LAN. LAN. Ethernet.
Did you ever play on a square monitor?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, back in the day.
I used to have, I think on my budget PC, I like alternated between like a 1600 by 900 monitor and a square monitor for games that like didn't run very well. Because one thing that's kind of funny that a lot of people don't know about is how monitor scaling works. If you run a true 720p monitor, it's going to look better than running a monitor that is higher res and downscaled. It looks more natural.
Mm-hmm. TF2 cannot run on a Mac, from my knowledge. Well, saying it can't run on a Mac, that can't be right because it literally has the buds. Like that was the whole point. Was it was released on Mac back in like what 2012, 2013.
You're talking about a modern Mac with like I would get
if it's
it.
ARM-based, I could see it.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about just Mac in general, it can definitely run on Apple or Mac OS.
Lower resolution, high refresh rate. What do you mean by that, Zay?
Maybe just 1080p, but like 360 hertz.
I mean, a lot of people do. If you care about just getting the maximum FPS possible, then yeah.
Just remember, hertz will never make it. It's not going to make it look better visually. Yeah. I mean, it'll look smoother, but it's not gonna. It doesn't change the pixel density. Refresh rate is just simply for what Matt was just saying. If your computer is getting like, let's say you're getting 400 FPS in your favorite game and you're competitive, then sure, get a 360 hertz 1080p monitor.
Live free. If you find a good deal on one, sure, if you want to, but it's not going to be a major uplift in performance.
I wouldn't even do it. I mean, you already have the performance and efficient cores on that CPU. That's just me.
Andrew, I have a i5 with a 570. So that's the issue with that is it's a very old
The
platform.
13700F.
In theory, you could find a used deal on a 4770 or 4790, but that would be the cap, and I wouldn't pay more than like 20 bucks for that.
I like Racer's question. So we're getting ready to basically do a video like that. Now yours is kind of interesting how you're saying QLED versus QHD versus Ultra HD.
You say QLED, you say QHD, so that would just be OLED versus QHD is just 1440, right?
Yeah, versus
1080.
1080.
Yes.
Which that's what I was saying is the OLED part's what throwing me off.
Yeah.
Because
so it's not the resolution.
Yeah, you're comparing like a really high end, $500+ monitor. It's the panel type versus now if we're doing all OLED, like let's say an OLED 4K, OLED 1440. But anyways, we're about to do a video where we're gonna be comparing what is it, an OLED to two basically cheaper panels.
Yeah, so I think the idea is going to be OLED, 1440p, 240 hertz. It's the cheapest OLED. It's $500. It's still expensive. And then right below that will be a 1440p, 240 hertz IPS. Still haven't decided which one yet. And then below that, it's just going to be a really cheap 1440 lower refresh rate, probably like 165 hertz, something like that.
Really comparing everything, not just the colors, but also like, do we notice the difference of just gameplay as well?
Yeah, that's a video we're working on.
But yeah, that could be, if that video does well, I wouldn't mind doing like a, resolution battle.
That'd be
like
fun too.
4K versus 1440 versus 1080. I mean, we already know which one's gonna win, let's be honest.
The best value. One Windows, one Linux. Are you talking about the other video? Yeah, that's what these are for. I hear some people. I hear a Junga.
We're actually gonna be doing one Windows, one Linux, one Mac. We're gonna be Hackintoshing.
You just call me a peasant?
I know he's not going to Hot Pot
Yeah,
today.
you're not going to Hot Pot now.
Good morning, Matt.
Someone's not going to Hot Pot.
Na, 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 na.
Build tables, huh?
We're building two for a video. The Linux versus Windows. So two identical PCs, but two different OSs. These are the Plus streamers.
Okay, cool.
We're not going to be able to finish both of them because we need more CPUs.
You need more what?
More CPUs.
Like we have one, but it's the last one, and if you
It's
saw, we got a
allocated.
good amount of orders. So
I know they were coming in nonstop over last night.
no,
It's the
it just
time.
it felt like the nostalgia of like, wow, is this it? Are we going back to the last year's time when it was like 100 orders?
we
at
need
a time?
we need 100 orders again.
Felt good.
Skidmark. What's up, Joner?
I love how that name
Look at
stuck.
Sack.
Sack.
Oh yeah, that's what chat. They want to start calling you Sack.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Sack and
it's a lot better
Skidmark.
than Skids for sure.
Here you go, Matt. man. Don't mess up.
I do like the duo name
Oh,
though,
the back
Sack
fan.
and Skids.
What's your nickname, Jackson?
I don't know. Chat, what's my nickname? Oh, someone said Skid Mark Zach. Yikes.
Sack Skids.
They said Jackson. Someone said Thud. That'd be a good nickname.
What are these
Thud.
nicknames, man?
Fire.
Hell.
These are our chat trying to come up with goofy nicknames. With quirky pet names.
I didn't do it for that one, but okay.
That's fine. I'll do it. We'll see who gets better job.
There you go for it. All right, this build looks ready to go, guys.
Yeah, it looks like it boot right up.
What that GPU at?
Oh, it's spinning.
You can turn it off.
You guys
Oh,
thought
yeah,
about
try
these still get the stock coolers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Spin the block, young fella.
Well, they wouldn't really be best. It would be best to give a V2 V5 to them because they have no RGB support.
Right.
Aside from the motherboard. Which
Okay, so anything in the Prodigy still uses.
I know we were
stock
talking about if we were ever going to do different colors, it'd just be the all black like towers. But
Yeah.
I was just making sure because I thought about it and I knew we did a tower on one of them. But I guess that was was that the
Air 100 and then the Zolman P10.
so the premium is the one that we're doing
Yeah.
tower cooler.
Yeah.
I think it was a little better placement. Unlucky.
Scrub.
Hey, member from Gear Gaming on YouTube. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Sack Skid sounds like a skateboard name.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sack Skid. Jordan, are you surprised that the PC from yesterday has turned out like this?
No, what happened?
The power supply just can't do anything. Like every time we try to launch a game using that power supply with the GPU, it just crashes.
Did you ever see if it did it without the GPU?
No, I figured I was like, well, it would be iGPU at that point, but
Yeah, I was just curious if maybe
system
the power
itself
supply
is a
literally is
problem.
just bad.
yeah, I'll probably test that after we do our GPU benchmarks.
This is crazy because I can't imagine that thing's. I don't know if you happen to have it to the watt meter, but like it can't be more than 150 watts on this game startup.
And it just goes.
How much would have been on a 500 watt power supply?
Well, that's what Matt was saying.
It seems like it's either it's not a 500 watt or they're lying about what's on the 12 volt rail. Like it's probably like half of what it's advertised. It's just like the power allocation of it. That is the honestly of all the power supplies, that's like close to Hercules from what
Yeah.
I'm looking at.
But the Hercules worked better.
The Hercules actually worked.
I think. Well, the other thing, didn't the Hercules actually have 8-pin?
It did, yeah.
Yeah, that's what weirds me out about that one is the fact that there's literally no. It only has a 4-pin for the CPU, and that is it.
If it was like 4K, 240 hertz or 1440p, 480 hertz.
We're gonna do 1440p like all day, every day. I will say, I personally, it's just opinion. I think 480 is absolutely, positively overkill.
It is overkill for all you get. Y'all aren't that
No,
good at
it's not,
games.
unless- you can do it. Trust me.
Jonah,
You notice the difference.
you guys aren't that
Jesus
good at
Christ.
video games.
A difference over what? 240?
Yeah.
you're on crack,
He's
dude.
trolling. He's trolling,
No,
guys.
I'm not.
Look, do you
He's
guys hear
cheesy.
did you guys hear the subtle laugh?
You can hear the.
Yeah.
Look, hear me out, right? If
Oh my
I would do.
Oh, show them a visual with this box. Like what you mean. Show them a
Right.
visual.
So this is 4K 240.
Okay.
This is 4K. This is 1440p 480.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Oh well,
that's-
I could see the difference there.
Go.
Chad, I will stand firm that okay, 240 hertz, I can kind of get the argument a little bit. Even then, it's a little
From
exaggerated.
144.
Yes,
Yeah,
I can
okay.
kind of
Yeah,
get
I
it.
can see
But
it.
anything beyond that, none of you are good enough at games for it to matter. Like I will stand by that.
I mean.
I just
his
think
name
even
is
if you are
Charles,
good
dude.
enough.
I mean, his name is Charles, so I mean, I would put it behind. I wouldn't put it past him to be insane.
I just think about a lot of the people that I see that are pro gamers, and I'm willing to bet that half of them are on like 144 or 240 hertz at max. I would put money. Find me who's using 480 hertz. Huh?
You mean game like Valorant? Yeah, I do.
It'd definitely be Valorant.
Sure.
I feel like Valorant, a pro would
Where,
be.
where are you going to find this information?
So there's what's that called? Pro settings, where they actually get all of like the equipment and settings that pros use for games.
Like who are these pros?
Kermit, you're a niche.
Like, is it gonna give you names and like say like what they're using currently?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has 449 pro players currently. Like,
CS pros are using 540 hertz for the current tournament.
I'm just kidding.
Is that even possible?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some out there.
A lot, especially like 1080p TN panels, dude. They go for like they are so fast.
You know, here's something funny. 150, so 30% of the players are using the Zowie 360 hertz monitor.
Really?
I
What about
think
the
I would-
other?
I think I'd pay the extra money for.
No, Zowie makes up 56% with pros monitors. Because
my
they make
God.
like the one with like the blinders that they use in the tournament.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh.
why, because they want the exact one that's used in tournament setting.
So, I mean, at least half use 360, which like the rest.
All right.
I don't see much difference between 1080 to 1440. No way. Okay,
See,
I'm
that
seeing-
that I can definitely see.
when I go back to a 1080p monitor, it looks blurry.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
It depends on
If it's
the
24
size. It
inch,
depends on
yeah.
the size of the monitor. Like actually, technically, you shouldn't see much of a difference 1080p at 24 inch versus 1440p at 27 inch because of pixel density.
Yeah. So as long as pixel density is fine, then,
Yes.
then you're okay.
Yes,
I
but if they're
still
the
think-
same size, then yeah, you will definitely.
27 is
see
the best example. We see a lot of 27, 1080, and 1440.
You can
and it's
definitely see the
1080p
difference.
is a lot- Well, of course it's fine then.
For Valorant, it's 50% use 360, like 40% use 240, 10% use 144.
Okay.
Probably less than 10%, but I got tired of adding up like.
And that's like I assume like some of the top players like
That's 500 pro players, so in the VCT, there's nowhere near 500 players, I don't think. Probably like 100-ish, so I do feel like there's some B-League randos thrown in there, but they're still top, like best of the best. when it comes to
yeah,
Valorant.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good motherboard. It's low-key overkill, but the basic 50 gigabyte Aorus Elite is like very, very close to X870 level in terms of like features.
Plan to get a 5090 Micro Center. Be ready to camp
There's no
out.
CPU in this.
Yeah, be ready to, if any of you are wanting the NVIDIA 50 series GPUs, if you're going to a Micro Center, just be prepared to camp out because you're going to. You know, it'd be kind of miserable, but I think it'd be fun one time to do that just for the fun of the content
Camping out where?
at a Micro Center for a launch.
Oh.
That'd be like fun.
Can we camp out inside? Can we
It would give me nostalgia to going to GameStop on like game lunches.
You don't have to camper still, do you?
Because they would park that.
We pull that up
we
into
have
the
one
front of the
person
store.
trading parts actually standing in line.
No, we pull that up right in front of the door. We're like,
Back it in.
we're like, hey, Toasty Bros are here.
We'll be on our trailer when you need us.
Is the Gigabyte X870 Aorus Elite a good motherboard for 9800X3D with the 700XT? Yes.
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 6600 or 7600 for a new GPU. If you get the 7600, do that. If it's within budget. But hey guys, anyone do a guide the raid? Any guide the raids? We're gonna find somebody to raid today. We'll be live again on Sunday for the gaming stream, and then we'll be back on Monday. By the way, obviously Thanksgiving is next Thursday, so no stream next Thursday, but everything else should be good. We'll have a lot of Black Friday stuff on Black Friday, but yeah, it's gonna be fun.
You didn't get a great X870? I don't really feel like they make a bad
I
one.
mean, yeah, you say bad, like it's an X870. It's gonna have a lot of cool
Jackson will
features.
be live? I don't know about that.
That is true. Jackson will be live on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, Sunday I will
Yes.
be. They were
Ja-
talking about for Thanksgiving.
Jackson will be live on Sunday.
It's like Thanksgiving,
Bye-bye.
probably not. You never know, but probably not.
Have a good weekend. Yes, you all too. All right, we're gonna find somebody to raid.
Raider of the Lost Ark. Man.
Indiana Jones.
Let me hear you a Tuscan Raider.
You're about to pull up on us? Why did you say it so so aggressively? I'm about to pull up on y'all. I hope you mean like buy a computer. There's a sub from Mental Metalhead. Thank you. 54 months. 54. Long time. That's a long time. Thank you all for staying with us all week. Appreciate it. Next giveaway stream is going to be Friday the 13th of December. What the heck? That's 3 bits. Thank you for that. December 13th, next giveaway stream, we're going to be doing a Temu Secret Santon stream that involves Toasty Bros and PC Bros, so that'll be really cool. And then the next giveaway PC is probably going to end up being something similar to the last one, where it's going to be very high end. Don't know exactly the specs yet, but I think it's going to be something very new to the market. So 5090 perhaps? No, I'm just kidding. But it'll be pretty cool. See you guys later. Peace out.